So, what is week 3? It's week 3 for our Magic Realm game here. We got the Dwarf, Elf, Swordsman, and Witch. You can see the scores up top. Elf is winning, and the Dwarf is in second place. Swordsman bringing up the rear, but it's still reasonably tight, and I think it should be an interesting few days here. So let's get it done. Before day 15 hits, we are gonna draw some events. So we've got a cook at the inn, which is just a cheap way of getting an extra rest phase a day. The peddler, he's shown up in a lot of games recently. He's just like, yep, got the peddler. The peddler, the cook shows up at the inn. Inn. Inn is there. Remember, the peddler gets 4 treasures. You have to buy one at 4 times face value to get the victory point. Hold on one second. Let's grab a peddler. And of course, I spelled it 2 different ways because, what else? And we got a lot of goblins. Where, you might ask? The high pass 2. Can they even beat it? Okay, so we go. I'm going to re-roll that because they're in the landslide. 3-6. Caves 6. Ooh, well, a lot of goblins in the caves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Caves 2? Is it 2? No, 6. Caves 6. All right. So you get a goblin horde, a peddler in the roof, peddler at the guard peddler. And he has 4 treasures. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You will flip those bad boys. So the peddler has Scroll of Alchemy, Quick Boots, really good for some characters. Potion of Energy, whatevs. And then the Handy Gloves. Again, also real good for some characters. Remember, though, you have to buy it at 4 times. There's no roll. It's 4 times value. So $20 is the least. And the first person to do that scores a point. So usually you get people that are leading gold by a ton or people that are behind on gold and then not going to catch up, right? So that's it. That's where we're at. It is we're writing the dwarf's move now. The dwarf is trying to get back for big game, so he's going to go 1. So that's 1 move. So move to the guard. He'll turn in big game. That's going to score. He does a trade phase. That's going to score. Ancient Scrolls, I think, is the goal. That's going to score him 60. So he's going to have $70 on him. The question is, do you go for it and buy the stupid potion and take the 3rd point? Like, do you just do another trade phase and just take the other point effectively. Are we worried about anything showing up at the guard? No, probably not. All right, that's what we're gonna do, and we might actually get. We might score 3 points today. Maybe I'm gonna put that provisionally with where we're at. Where's the elf at? Speaking of where we're at, so the elf just scored the monastery, and the elf is in the lead. We just scored the monastery. We have peace with nature. We still have one more shot at peace with nature. We need to find someone unfriendly. That would be the order, who's way down here. We could do thief against the order. I don't love it. There's one bat there, two bats there. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's think about this. Now the elf did score bridge magic. Did we ditch bridge magic? Because what I need to keep this because that's the charm. So this is going to make the elf crazy good, right? I mean, on a roll of 6, so 30% chance of break every damn time. But having said that, so what are we gonna do with this elf? He needs to find the pole. He needs to find the small campfire. One, two, three, four. So in 2 days we can get to there. So I say the help uses his extra. He's going to use his extra hide phase, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4 into Evil Valley 1. Into the valley. Hopefully he'll succeed in the hide phase. Otherwise he's going to have to deal with the bats. Done. Swordsman. I think the swordsman's just getting down here. Like his whole goal is 1, 2, 3. So he's going to move to the guard. And then I think he is going to trade once to sell and get some cash so that he can hire these guys back the next day because they'll be there because he's going to lose everybody today. And now the witch. So the witch has Cache of the Lost City and the altar. Pretty sure the Lost City is here. So the cat's going to go in and peer. So the cat. That's easy. The cat's going to search. Cat goes in and searches. Her curse is done. That's why she's down here. She flew, so broomstick. Is dead. Did she cast it again? I'm going to go with she cast it again because there was black magic. No, there wasn't black magic. My guess is this is gone. So let's put that away. So extra hide phase for sure. Rest, spell X, and spell. So that's going to give her black magic back. She's hidden. She's spell X. Does the layer have anything left in it? It has 2. It's not worth it. What's our goal? So if we needed to get here, what was it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. And she's got to do this all over again to get up into here. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter where she ends up here. She could either go here and just to be safe. She could go here just to see what's here. I don't know that it matters that what is there. Going to bring this in and she's going to flip it. I mean, she might as well do one more spell phase, right? The main problem that the witch has with her absorb is that she only gets it twice, right? Because one chip is forever used, and now she's sort of stuck a little bit. So that's okay. We're going to live with that. She will grab this chip and then flip one of them so she can cast Broomstick again. To fly up in there to get there as quickly as possible. But it's going to take a couple days. The altar. Does she know where the altar is? And the answer is I don't think so. I think she's banking on the altar being in the lost city or whatever. So okay, let's get this day done here. Let's get this day moving. This chip that die goes away. We're rocking it. It's 5 spiders and imps. 1, 2, and 3. I think the swordsman. Is anyone else going to appear at the guard? No. The swordsman will just go 1, 2, 3. So the swordsman goes, and he is going to trade, and he's going to sell 1, 2. He's going to sell $15 worth of stuff to the guard. Guard is neutral to him, so I do let that. Heck, he should roll 1 die just like normal. But anyway, so he can sell at the guard, not a problem. Group those bad boys, and now where's the guard? Guard. Done. So, all right, so he's got $15. Let's write that down. 15. And that gives him 18. I still think he's in. And for a super brief moment in time, the swordsman's in second place. So he's going to steal a point off the witch. And so that becomes the score. There. All right. And that's all he has going for him at the moment. And he is done. No one appears there. The witch goes. So this guy walks in and he's going to do a tier. We're looking for a 5. Looking for a 5. We got a 3. I don't think that helps us. Peer guy. Hidden enemies and paths. No. And she's done. The witch is going to do a bunch of crap. Mostly she's going to hide. Rest this chip, spell X and spell for that, and she's going to put one of those in too. Is she hidden? In other words, does the order have a chance to dink with her? And the order's not going to dink with her. Done. The elf's going to hide. And he's going to fail and go 1, 2, 3, and unfortunately get caught by the bat. Stink is going to put an extra creature in there. And oh my gosh. And then the worst possible thing that can happen is the statue pops. Oh man. The elf may have just died. He does have a rescue buddy, so that is helpful-ish. And we do have the option to not get... So we have the option to not flip this. Statue's going to flip. So I'm going to exert the power there. We're going to peace with nature. That's going to burn my gold. So that burns gold. But we at least have the power to not get the third creature. So now we only have 2 creatures to deal with in that fight. Done. The dwarf walks in, turns in big game. So he's going to get a piece of armor. The exact piece of armor is a 5. So he's going to get a full-on breastplate from, well, the guard, but not really the guard. Breastplate. So he puts that on. He scores big game, so that's a point. He is going to execute a trade phase with the scholars here, right? And he's neutral with the scholar. He is friendly with the scholar. Ancient Scrolls. Going to sell the blasted jewel to the scholar for $60. 60. And he does Ancient Scholar. Or Ancient Scrolls. So he turns that quest in. Now that's going to reduce his, so that increases his gold to 70, but reduces his treasures to 1. So that is going to change the scores. Now he could go to the peddler. And don't get me wrong, this sucks. $20 for that. But it is another point, and it's a safe point. He's going to buy the potion of energy for $20. And he'll score the peddler's card also. That's going to be 3 cards, bringing his total to 4. He is now winning gold with the elf getting a point. Yeah, so he's now winning gold. But not treasures anymore. 1, 1, and 1. So let's add these up. We got 4, 2, 2, 8, 9. The dwarf on day 15 shoots to 9 points. The elf has 6. The swordsman has 3, 4 points. Because he lost a point. And then she has 4 points also. And that's the score on day 15. So the dwarf just, and he rests 1. He's going to do that because so the dwarf coos it up there, right? He just bam, takes the lead, has a 3-point lead, and that is literally the first day back from the break. We do have a battle. It is the hapless elf facing off here against the bat. So the Bashkar can't kill the bat. Can't do it. But the bat kills the elf in a heartbeat. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take our rescued Bashkar and maybe he takes the bat for a moment. But maybe we have to take this dude. So we've got to take that. Now, the problem is we can't ready our bow even. We'll play an L2 so as not to get hit. And then we'll play an M4. And we are going to be faster than him on this other side. This guy takes, oof, like this is literally the slow burn here, isn't it? We're going to play like this, and we're just hoping to not get hit. Now, swapping them, you could technically kill the but our chance to kill the bat would be almost nothing. Because you'd have to roll 2 plus 2. You have to roll 1. The bat is a 1. The bat's a 1 if we're not ready. As it stands, he's still a 2. Ugh, this is terrible. This is all bad. I mean, I don't know what gives us the absolute best chance, but let's go with this chance here. We're actually hoping to roll anything but a 1 or a 4, 3. So that's going to drop him to here. Does the imp flip or not? He does. So he doesn't hit us. We don't hit him. The bow flips, and we're ready for the next round there. Down here, we're hoping for, again, pretty much anything but. So 3 goes to here. Does the bat flip? No. Okay. So I think this is dumb, but I think we swap them. I'm luring, like, he's luring the dude away from me, and I'll take on the bat, which, don't get me wrong, not feeling great about either. So, this guy ought to be, because he can kill him. If he doesn't flip back over, we should be okay. And then we have this under control. So bat first, a 1 or a 4, and we're probably dead. Okay, we got a 4. So he's going to line right up there. Down here real quick, just for giggles. Oh, does the bat flip? Hold on. Does the bat flip? No. This guy, 3. So he goes to here. We'd rather him not flip, actually, if we happen to survive this. Okay, so. All right. So the elf's going to hit first. He's doing heavy damage. He's looking for a 3, 2, or 1. It's 50-50. 3. We hit first. We do heavy damage. The bat is dead right before we are killed. So he literally does that thing where he waits the last minute, shoots it, hits it in the eye or whatever, right? And it goes slipping past him, right? Over here, this guy's attack is fastest and first, and so he's going to kill him with medium damage. And so we're going to get 4 prowess. So we get, oh no, 3, 4, 5 prowess. So we get bat and imp, 5. So 5 prowess. The elf now has 14. Still in second place. And doesn't die. The important thing is we didn't die because that felt like a die. Like death to me. That felt deathy, to be honest with you. So we survive. Done. Now the spider would have made that hideous. So thankfully we had peace with nature. Is there any other fights or anything else we need to do? No. No. No, I think we're good. The dwarf gets turned into cards, so he draws 2 cards. He has guides, so he can find a secret path or passage, and he has trinkets, giants. I mean, so those he gets yesterday or during the day. Um, I wouldn't doubt that the pool is here, although it could be in the crag also, or the ledges. We still got 2 things going that we haven't touched. I don't want to be in either of those if if I'm to be honest. Do I hire the guard? The guard's $12. We are friendly with the guard. The guard is $12. You're probably paying 36 for the guard on a good day. That drops us because we only have $50 left. That does drop us out of the winning because we would go drop down. We might keep a point maybe, or we might lose our points there. Um, and so the question would be, question is, do you hire the guard to ease your moving through here, even though it's going to cost you a good portion of your money? Yeah, so we're going to do a couple things. First thing is we are going to ditch both of these. So neither of these survive. So we draw 2 more cards. Oh, okay, pub crawl is a loser. That is bad. And for day 16, we're going to write trade in 3 higher phases. We should sell for 8 all this other stuff. We'll have $58, and then we'll try to hire the guard. Done. Then we're going to turn in pub crawl because that is not even a thing at this at this juncture. And then I think we run hard to here, work our way through, and then maybe work in the caverns and hope for the best there. Done. The elf, survived. Very much made it there. I think we're going to hit up the small campfire. We'll score that point. Done. Swordsman. So, end of day. These guys all left them. So they are there. I do think we higher, higher, and higher, maybe, and try to get a couple of them back. Done. And then finally the witch. So the witch does have the ability to cast. So tonight she casts. So she casts day 15. We're going to cast Broomstick again. Which I think this magic chit turns into it, which I didn't do correctly last time. So we have a fly chit. How does she feel about the guard? She doesn't hate the guard. The guard doesn't hate her. So the one nice thing. This is the spider plague. And the thing. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. The only thing about that space is the spiders could kill him, kill her as the tremendous troll. And there's a big there's so many guys that could kill her. Because you also have this is just ruins. This isn't the right. These are not the goblin plague. The goblin plague is here. There's only one guy that can kill you there. You would target him round one. I think it's time to start. Time to start her reign of terror. So we need 1, 2, 3 to get to there. But we also need to rest. And spell X and spell. Extra hide. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll check broomstick super fast. Broomstick. Spell creates a fly chit. So I will, at the very, how about this? I will, at the very least, I'll allow it, even though I don't know that it's correct. We're going to let that one be fatigued also. She will rest twice. And I mean, again, I'm not sure that it super matters, but that means it's not 2 days every time she does this crap, is the problem. So she has the fly chit here. She can rest both of these, flip one around, done. As it stands, it's going to be 2 days every time she casts broomstick. That's just too much. Although it's a good movement, but she is done. So she's going to get ready for broomsticking, and that's it. So day 16. This is a long couple days here. Giants and trolls. Elf is going first-ish, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he rolls that extra hide. Because you could have the Lancers. Oh, he fails, and the Lancers are going to show. He probably hates the Lancers, doesn't he? That could be okay. So he does score a small camp. So he scores it 5, because he only has to end a phase there. So that is his 7th point. He's not unhappy with that. And he does not like the Lancers. They're gonna chase his ass out. He does get another rescue. Ooh, interesting. Now, unfortunately, he's going to lose his Bashkar when he flees the Lancers, because he's not going to. They're not going to be able to catch him, I don't think. But his Bashkar buddy is going to run. Die. Yeah. So the Lancers look like this. Yeah, that's the number 1 is the dangerous guy, but his horse is still slowish. So okay, so the elf is done for now. The swordsman will go just to go get it out of the way. He's going to hire a bunch of times. He'll hire. So no deal is the first time. Who are we going to go for first? We'll go for the assassin this first. So 5. Price times 4. He'll take it. So that's -4. So he's got R5. Doesn't matter now. 6 and 7. Oh my gosh. He just gets R5. And the other 2 refuse to continue their association with the rogue swordsman. Not sure how I feel about that. There's a lot of higher phases to get nothing done. So these guys are done. The dwarf is also going to hire. He's going to trade once, sell 8 more bucks to the guard. So we're going to do a +8. Now 3 higher phases. Ideally, we get a 3, 2, or 1, because that would be price times 4. That's 1. 2. Price times 2. We'll take it. 24 bucks. So that is 16 bucks, right? Yeah, -16. We're down to 34. I don't think we've even lost we didn't even lose first place on gold. And now we have GHQ. And we'll put his chip in with the rest. And we'll put, we'll put one on the board if we need to. And otherwise, these guys will go with their buddy here. So successful for the dwarf. At the end of the day, he's turning pub crawl back in because that's silly. Mountain pilgrim. Mountain, ledges, and cliff. Ugh. Maybe. So he is done, though. Nonetheless, we're done today. You have to end a phase there or end your day. Because we can do the mountains right now. And then the cliff is here and the ledges are here. So actually, Mountain Pilgrim is very doable. So he is done. The witch, her dude is peering twice just to make sure this is the correct set of assumptions. Fails. Fails again. Oh, no, 5. 5 is what we wanted. Yeah, Lost City and Dank. And I like how these aren't you can't search them. So the pool's there, patter's there, patter, flutter, howl. Wow. So the pool is there. But not the altar. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, yeah. Altar must be in one of these mountains. She does need to find the lost city, but she was hoping for. She was truly hoping for the altar to be there. So that doesn't feel as good. In the meantime, she's going to hide, bring these 2 chits back. Flip that one. And she is done. I'm not. Now I'll worry about the hide because it might matter in the fact that the order. See, the order are going to dig with her. So then she has to roll against the order. I don't think they like her. Do they like her? No, she's unfriendly. So they are probably going to block battle the witch. And the witch will have to run out of there. Yeah. So she's going to run out of there. That'll actually cost, strangely enough, that's going to cost her a day. Believe it or not, that costs her a whole day. Okay, so the elf. Ugh. Okay. The elf's going to have literally everyone on his sheet. And so, I mean, and the elf will take all these dudes pretty much on his sheet, except for the one. So one of them will get lured. Let's drag all these dudes down. So how we should always play these when we need to is you take your character who you know is going to run, and you take whomever on the sheet anyway. So keep in mind, on the encounter step, they play like this. That way they can play flipped on the other step. No one is fast enough to stop the elf. The question is, so we're going to play like this. We're going to lure and play like this, and we're going to kill someone's horse, pretty much. Then the question is, who can we attack fastest and theoretically kill the next time through? So we can't auto hit him, so we're not going to auto attack him at all. He is an M3, he's a 4s, he's a 3. Doesn't really matter. We're going to attack, I would actually attack him. So we lure him to our sheet there. Round 1, what you're really hoping is that he does not line up with us. He doesn't. He goes all the way to the bottom. Does he flip? No. So his big attack misses. We hit, doing medium damage to the horse, And so we kill this horse. Now, because everybody else is on our sheet, and then we left, so they were unattended. Now this guy's just dead. Like there's no good way about it. Oh, and he attacked that guy. So now you have this guy here. So we're going to take this guy here. I mean, I suppose you could go for the 1/3 coup. Or you could go for killing the second horse. And I don't know which is better. I don't know which. So the problem is you don't auto hit him. But on a 1/3 chance you hit him, and he doesn't hit you at that point. And then everybody else would miss, and you would actually survive another round. There's only a 1/3 chance of that happening. You have a pretty automatic chance of, unless one of these guys flips. That guy? No. None of them are fast enough. You're going to get a shot in and kill a second horse. But then you are absolutely dead. So that's sort of the key. The key is either you kill a guy and live, one-third chance, or you don't, or you don't kill the guy and you die. Or you go for a horse. You're going to automatically kill a horse. And then that would just be, I mean, you're going to die anyway. So why don't we, so for giggles, why don't we target easily could easily target this guy and just hope for the best. Sure. Might as well, right? There's no real point. Kill another horse, whatever. 1 or a 4? No, 2. That's too bad. I thought it was coming. Does the first box flip? Yeah. So he flips. Second box. Yes. All these guys flip. Third box. I mean, we might as well. Let's go for the trifecta. He flips. So here's the nice thing. I will say this. The nice thing is we kill him anyway. This guy hits him, undercuts him, and kills him. So we do kill that dude. And then we are killed. Or no, we're not killed. No, we're not killed. So the funny thing is, he hits him, kills the horse. Done. Now we're dead because there's no way around now that you're going to have each of these 3 guys in their own slot. So be it. I'll take out the leader's horse and then get killed because he's going to undercut all these. He's going to be faster in all these attacks and do medium damage and then die. So essentially what you end up with is you killed a guy and a horse. That's not terrible. That was pretty good. Guy and a horse. Before you bid it, the elf has run out. We do get a little bit on that. And since we didn't hire the guy, we actually don't lose anything. We get 4 prowess. So we get Lancer 1 or 4. So we get 4 prowess, 2 gold out of that. The 18 prowess. But again, nothing too amazing there. And well, our poor Bashkar is dead. So let's drag this up there. And that's the battle. Now, is there any value in just trying to kill this guy? I mean, we can steal their stuff too. That's the other thing. We do get another rescue. So rescue. Huh, interesting. And who rescue? I don't know. That's a good question. Like, what is there to rescue? Who should we rescue? I suppose we could take like the giant. Can't do the lancers. It has to be a monster. I suppose you could do the goblins, but that puts you in a cave, which sort of sucks. Oh, and I should say the lodge does have a bounty on serpents and demons. So if you're a member of the lodge, which I think the swordsman is, I don't think anybody else specifically is. So okay, so anyway, it is day 17. Day 17. We've got GHQ. I think we're going to follow GHQ. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, we got to go back 1. See, that's the only problem. So we have to go 1, 2 into the mountains, 3, 4, and then back to the valley. So move to the mountains, move into the valley, and that will cover mountain. So that'll cover 1/3 of mountain pilgrim, and we are done. But yes, we're going to follow the guard. That's why you do this. You get 4 phases now, 4 moves. The elf has to move out. We have to decide whether we want to do this rescue or not. So we're going to move out. We're going to extra hide. We're going to move back to the camp, search to try to pull thief off first before anything else. Done there. The swordsman only got 1 guy. That's a little distressing. I suppose that's okay. I mean, I suppose we're fine. I suppose that's fine. I just don't know what to do. So I think what we're going to do. The cairn's looted out a little bit. We could move to the mountains. But what I mean, but all I want to do is draw this stupid spider. That's what I want to do. I want to draw the spider. Can't draw the spider to save our lives. And then getting around here is a pain because that would be valuable. That's literally all the way across the board. And then everything else in there we can't fight, really. So, his thing I don't love. His universe right now, I'm not super thrilled with. Does he turn one of these in at the end? You hate turning one that you know for one you don't know, because that's almost always a bad scene. I think we can't open the vault. We could get up there and probably find it. Yeah, because there's no one left. The horde, the lair, the horde's closed. Man, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm not a fan of how this game has turned out. What I am going to do and keep in mind that we have dragons that we draw every time we move anywhere. So it's a smoke chit. So smoke cave is gonna draw the big guy. Not super concerned about that. Not super worried. But it might definitely block something off. It might definitely cause trouble. How about? So I wonder how well if we had all of the. I'll bet you if we have all our guys. So I tell you what we're going to do. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to one more day get those last two guys. We got them. We'll get the last two guys, and then what we're going to do is with the last two guys in tow, we are going to make way to try to get around to here. So we're literally going to go, we're going to pop the vault on the way, bam, come down here. We might take these guys out. Otherwise, we're going to end up here. So it's a long haul. That's the rest of his game, is my guess. Let's see if that works. All right, so the witch has her flying capabilities done. She has to move and probably move. One, two. Where is she trying to get to, I suppose, is the question. 1, 2, 3, 4. She could end up in the ledges. So we need the cat to move. So the cat's going to move out. So the cat will run. Oh, no, he doesn't participate. We said he didn't do combat. So the cat can't find that. So it's going to be a long ways for the kitty to get there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to hide, move kind of thing, right? So we're going to extra hide. We have to move first thing. Extra hide again, move into the deep woods. Then we could fly to the ledge. Done. Okay, good enough. All right, that's it. That's the day. Giants and trolls. Swordsman will just go first because he's got his crap together here. He wants to hire the last two guys here. He's got 4 shots at it. Price times 4. I suppose he'll take it. 1. So $7. So for minus $7, he ends up with $7. And he is going to have all these guys until the end. And that's what he needed. He needed reassurance that he was going to be able, and I think maybe he could take a bunch of those guys, maybe. Main problem is no armor is his problem. So anyway, okay. So he is done. Swordsman is done. The dwarf is following him. The cat goes there. She goes 1, 2. She's hiding 3 times. And she does hide. And this dude actually crawls onto her. And I think she gets the second one too. Now, the second one's the problem. But she'll probably just walk out of there. But the second one's the problem. If you just had one, I think you would probably, so the problem is you have to survive 2 hits. Two rounds. Yeah, that's the issue with that. So she's fine. And the next day, she can literally be in the ledges. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are here. Done. The elf goes out. Hides once. How many times does he hide? Does he hide twice? I think he hid more than once and then heads back in. Oh, no, he did not. He only hid once. Well, that was dumb because now he's stuck there. And now they're going to chase him out again. So, done. That's the day. I don't think she does anything. I think she was hidden. So she just sits there. $18. Swordsman's going to go 1, 2. It's crappy, but he's going to go to 6. Borderland 6. So the swordsman actually has move, BL6. Easy enough. What does the dwarf do? The dwarf goes 1. We're looking for secret paths. 2, 3. And they'll hide, of course. So that's he's going to follow. And we're going to do hide, move, and move into the cliff, right? So that's going to, so he already has mountain done. This will get him the cliff to get to here. And then, of course, he just wants to pop the ledges for Mountain Pilgrim. In the meantime, he's going to find this for Navigator, and he already has a couple ready for Navigator there too. Has he already found one? No. So done. So I think he's got his sort of short-term plan. The elf has to move out, extra hide, move back in, search and search. So he's going to do the same damn thing. It's annoying. And on day 18, I think the witch will just fly out. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the ledges. Into the ledge. And that's it. Looks like it's day 18. And let's roll it. 1. So back to dragons. Swordsman will go first. 1, 2. He can't move any further. He is done. The cat just goes 1, 2. 3, 4. She will go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 flies. She ends up there. And then her extra hide. Alter in 1. And the ruin. So she gets bats. And she is theoretically hit. The dwarf, they go hide 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that. Are they hidden? They are hidden. What? Oh, dragons. Dragons go. Dragons are prowling, so they will jump them. And the elf goes out. He's going to hide. I was going to say, if that turned up a 6. Goes back in, he's going to search 2 times. We're looking for a 4 or a 1. Oh, he got it. I was actually very surprised. So he's going to score Thief. And that's his 6th card point. And the Lancers, he's going to take 1. He's not going to take a spear. That's just crazy talk. He's going to take the bottom card. Don't know what it is, but he's taking it. Power Gauntlets, totally pointless for the elf, really. Having said that, it is another chit that has nothing to it, so he's got like a wound that he can do and still use the gauntlets. So he is done there. Thief is scored. The Lancers, and he has treasure cache in the castle. That's actually good for him. So I think he's looking to score his points here. And maybe the rescue in there too. And it's all super darn close. So he's pretty happy with that. In the meantime, I think we've got these boys to figure out whether they want to try these dudes. These are not good. I don't feel these are good fights for the Lancers. But there's only 2 of them, and we can protect one guy for sure. It's the other guy I'm worried. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I think, they do auto hit someone and kill him. So I think the dwarf goes, the dwarf's going to take this time to take the first shot. Ready the weapon. That makes it a time 4. Doesn't matter what time we play now. We're really looking for a 1 or a 4. 1. Lines up. That dude is dead. Weapon is unreadied. And so now you have this situation. Let's see. Now you have the situation where you either put him on the guards, and you would probably play on this side, and your hope would be that one of your guys lines up and hits the dude right as you deploy. And you would have at least a decent chance of that happening. And then the dwarf could also play, and the goal would be to be a time 4, and a longer weapon hits first, and you would kill the dragon before he took that guy, because he's going to take that dude at some point. And you would have at least a decent enough chance of getting all that done. I don't know the exact chance. But there would be a chance. I'm going to do that. We're going to deploy this dude. So we're going to take. So he's going to go onto the dwarf, and then we're going to deploy our guys to pull him off the dwarf sheet. 2 is the defender. These 2 will go like this. He's here. I will ready my weapon and then play in any of those spaces. So as long as we don't flip or anything nutty, we should be able to kill this guy, but there's no guarantee, and he will, if he gets through all the attacks, hit this dude. Where does the dragon end up? Staying put. Where do the men end up? Well, these guys stay put. There you go. Our first box is fine. That's probably all we need. Second box doesn't flip. Third box doesn't flip. So what happens is these attacks are all the same speed. These attacks are longer. So these 2 hit him and kill him. Done. So we're going to score 2 H dragons. For 10. I mean, it's not a ton. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't up the score. But figure it's better to get them out of the way, probably, right? And we did. So that's the end of the day. I don't think there's anything else going on today. And we get to write day 19. The dwarf's got a little bit of a haul. They're going to go. So he's following again. Strangely enough, we don't have to follow. We're not going to follow. We're going to move, and then we're going to search and search. And then our guys are going to move, and search with us. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, we don't have to do that. I suppose they follow us. Because we're going to play guide. So we will hide. Move, search, and search. Because we only play 2 moves. So we have 3 navigators to get. The cliff is marked off. So we have actually scored 2 of the 3 we need for Mountain Pilgrim. And we will score hopefully one of the navigators today, one of the 3 navigator paths or passages. Okay, the elf. So we're going to move to the lodge. Extra hide, of course. Get our thing back, our ability to avoid random. I don't want to do heavy snakes, but I suppose I could. I mean, the problem is the Lost Castle is that high up. Now, don't get me wrong, we have superpowers to make that easier, but we do need gold magic to power that stupid crap. So let's do 2 spell phases. We're gonna get 2 flecks of gold magic in, and then we'll prep a little bit. So the idea is to have some gold magic. We can walk to here. You can cast Fleetfoot and go 1, 2, 3, and be on these 2 guys. Heavy armored or 1s and 2s? Or you go here. Oh, there's 3 dudes there. The problem is anyone back can flip and tie you there fairly quickly, and then you're sort of dead. Like that's not a thing. If there was 1 bat there, maybe. The serpents are suck when it goes wrong. The other thing you could do is go get the 2 giants, call your rescue on the giants, but you still have to make your way to the castle if you want to score that point. Good question. All right, we'll figure that out in a minute. Nonetheless, he's going to do a little bit of magic chicanery. The swordsman, move to the vault. And the witch, well, I mean, she found what she was looking for. I think she kills that guy. And well, I mean, not necessarily, right? No, the demon's a bad fight for her. So extra hide, move to the altar, and then search and search. I think that's what she's going to do. Double hide, move in, search, done. Day 19, ready to rock in any case. Five, spiders and imps. Okay. Who's first? 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's just going to get, swordsman just goes, and he's done. The witch, the cat's going 1, 2. Done. She is going to hide, fails, moves. I think she hides again, right? 2 hides. And she does. 2 searches. We're looking for a 4 or a 1. And she locates the altar. So that's going to score it. So only her second point of cards. Oh, and now she gets a reroll. What she needs that like she needs a hole in the head right now. And she gets a loot actually out of it, so that's not the worst. I mean, she could try to learn spells, but she already has a couple spells. So let's get a loot. Make this a good loot. Nope, 5. So not good. So she is done. I don't think anything appears, right? Because I think it's spiders, and so no, it's bats, and so on. The elf moves, hides, spell X's, and spells twice. So he doesn't really need to hide, but he will. Nope, fails. Takes those 2, pops those 2. He is done. This dude's following him. The dwarf moves up 2. I think he hides. And does. So that's good for them. Searches twice. We're looking for... Oh, he's going to use guide. Done. So there's not even searching twice, actually. Yeah, he just uses guide. So he plays a search, finds the pass without having to roll. Mark 1 off the navigator's list there. Dragon Slayer. We just killed dragons. Just killed them. And he does find Cliff. 3/6. Done. And everything appears. So we get a Dank. Goes there. Cairn. Goes there. And that's fine. The dwarf will kill him. Hell, they'll play, I think, exactly like that, to be quite honest with you. And the spider goes to 3, like that, and flips or not. No, he's on the safe side. The guys go like this, which means that he goes down to the bottom, and then he shifts down to the bottom. Right? Yeah. One. Mm-hmm. So there you go. There's your weird gap. He hits him for light damage and doesn't do anything. Everyone else misses. That's one round where nothing happens. Spider 5 goes there. Dudes. He rolls a 6. So again, pop, and he goes up and makes the gap. He actually comes down this time. So that's probably good. Does the spider flip? No. Does the first guy flip? No. Does the second guy flip? No. Does the other guy flip on this side? Yes. He hits him first for light damage, doing nothing, and then he kills him. So we get a spider for 3. The 8. And done. I don't think there's anything else going on here in this. Okay, so we are crashing toward the end here of the week. Our dwarf goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to follow the guard again. He should score Mountain Pilgrim with that. Not quite any closer to Navigator, but should score Mountain Pilgrim there. So he is written. The elf, 1, 2. So has to decide right now. The danger, of course. The danger with doing that in the mountains would be that if you roll a 6 while you're up there, you're going to draw. Well, you might get more bats. You're going to draw. Bats are always problematic. You could draw the demon, who is also a little problematic. Like your main issue would be if you did the rescue in there, that the monster just kept showing up, right? You know what I mean? Like, so I don't love it. We could do the rescue here. It might be a little bit more of a hassle, but we could. Let's roll the rescue and we'll put it on the goblin. Who needs rescued? The company. So he is there for the elf. The elf's going to write 1, 2. Using the bridge. And that sucks a little bit. Because you are probably wasting a day. But you could score, let's say you score a dozen or so, up to as many as 21 points. You could score a point there. You could get a treasure there. So that would be 2, 2 points if you killed all the goblins and got the rescue. That's true too. You did just commit to killing 6 dudes instead of less, I suppose. You could, okay. Your My fear is simply going into here and then getting sort of just gang tackled by infinite monsters on your rescue stack. So that's my fear there. Let's do it. We'll go 1, 2. Unfortunately, that does leave us a little in the cold for day 21. Swordsman, search, search. You're trying to find the stupid vault as soon as possible. The witch, you found the altar. Let's do a loot and see if we can't loot something out of here for the day. And before day 21 hits. Done. 2 serpents and demons. Yeah, sure. The swordsman goes. Search. And he does find. Oh, and he doesn't get 2. He actually has, multiple searches. Unfortunately, it doesn't do him any good. He can't get into the vault, but he does locate it first thing. So it's his 4th card point and his 5th overall. But he does waste the rest of the day. And he has Navigator also. Although I think has he found something? Yeah, he has 1 of 3. He already has found 1 of the 3. He's done. Dwarf goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're gonna pop the altar. Poof. Altar goes right there. And the dwarf scores his Mountain Pilgrim. His 5th card. And 10th point. Whoa, hey, I don't know what I hit. I probably hit the stupid desktop. Okay. Hold on. I need to reclaim all my shit. So we're back. Okay, so the dwarf got his 5th point. That gives him 10 total. He is done for the day. The altar pops on the witch right there. The dwarf is done. He's not hidden or anything. They are very unhidden. Elf goes 1, 2, hoping that the charm doesn't break, and it does not. And he is done. Witch, familiar goes there, 1, 2. The witch does have an extra high, but if she doesn't do it, she is going to be found by the demon. And she is not found by the demon, so she hides. And now she's going to loot 3 times. And gets the 2nd card. Interesting. It's medium. She's now not that good at dodging crap if she holds on to that. So that's 1. Needs 2. No, that's a fail. This one's going to be good, though. Oh, yeah, she gets the 3rd card. Yep, that actually is good. The magic wand. Wow, I wish she had something going there. That would be sort of awesome. But that is her day. I don't think she jumps out and attacks that dude. Don't think she can manage. No one else has a fight. we're sort of staring out day 21. Currently, she's got 3 treasures, so that's going to give her 2 points. And then these guys are going to have to fiddle by with a single point. Oh my god, I did it again. Hold on one second. Stop. I don't know. I mean, my fingers are a key off. Okay. The last thing we're writing day 21 before we end this. That goes there. That goes there. Um, what is the goal here? He gets a new card, so we'll get him a card. Yep, Mountain Pilgrim gone. We got a tiny hut woods. That is super pointless at this point. He's gonna go there. And we'll get a card for tomorrow. So we don't know what that card is. Okay, so he is done with that. What are we going to try to do? I would say we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to get into the caves. Get our navigator point for the caves. So I think we follow the guard and we end up in cliff 6. Move, 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 move. Cliff 6. Done. The elf, extra hide, move and move to the goblins. Swordsman has located the vault. Maybe hide, move, 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 right? So hide, move, move. Search for this. Where else can he find a thing to search for? Move, move. Yeah, sure. We'll hide. Move, move to 4. Edges for search. And finally, the witch. I think she's got to walk out of there. She's got to walk out of there. She did what she needed to do there. None of that is great. She's gonna move and move into the borderland. Extra hide phase. She's got to be pretty cognizant of those hide phases. And then where does she want to go? This shit is dead. It's gone. Yeah, so where are we trying to get to at this point? For the witch, the lost city's in here. We know that. How about we 1-2? We'll hide out. I suppose we're wearing this stupid thing for the time being. And we fly here if as soon as we can. All right. That's maybe about where we're at. Ugh, that's rough. It's a little rough. All right, what do we got here for these guys? 4 and 3. So okay, that's gonna suck a little bit. So a couple things happen. These guys all go away. Yeah, these guys are all gonna go away. So the goblins run back home. The patrol runs back home. Not that anybody cares. The dude on the vault does not re-show up, but those guys return. The Lancers are back alive. And the Giants come off the board. Done. All right. Swordsman 1-2, right? The swordsman is going to hide and then move twice. So his hide roll, 5, that's fine. His search roll is a 1, 2, or 3. Doesn't do anything. Nice news is nothing attacks, so he is done. The elf's hiding and moving in for one of, I'm sure, many sorties, and he does. Foop, and he goes right in there. Done. The dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing appears. Done. The witch, well, I think I'm taking the cat off the board for now. She just goes here. 1, 2. Then what? Hides twice or something, right? Yeah, hides 3 times. So she's uber hiding. Now that's probably the best for her, and she does. Because these two guys pop on top of her. And I think the vault is. I don't know which one. Was it this guy that she swiped or this guy? Oh my. I forget. I'd have to go back and look at the video, but I do not remember at all. Let's hold on. Let's see. Let's go to the witchy poo here. Nope, she moved in right there. So other troll. So actually, this troll appears. He's on here. He's right there. Well, she wants to go for whatever point she can. So I would say that she slaps on out of there. Poof, fatigued. slaps that. And she's going to attack 1 or a 4. These guys can't hurt her. So 1 or a 4, she's going to hit. And she gets a 1, so she kills him round 1. Round 2, he's on the sheet too. I mean, they're both on the they were both on the sheet hitting her, but it doesn't matter. 1 or a 4, she's going to kill that one too. Nope, that's 1 round. 1 or a 4. No. So then you get your stalemate. Unfortunately, she gets 5 out of that. Instead of 15, which sort of stinks. Gives her a total of 5. And she had to fatigue a black, which is actually pretty costly, really, considering. So she'll have to walk out of there and re-up. The funny part is you absolutely don't want to fight this guy because the best you can do is kill each other. So that's not cool. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. So that's the end of the week, guys. I think the score is about what you're seeing. 10 to 8 to 5 to 5. I think that's probably makes sense. That is probably true. Not great. I think the dwarf obviously made out there. He made the big leap and, just shot ahead. The question is, can he score anything this last week as arsonist? That's not a good one for him, but we shall see. All right. I'll see you later. Have a good one.